Breaking Mzansi Insider reports. Michael Sandlana, the embattled leader linked to the IPHC Church, has reportedly reached out to Zulu King Misuzulu kaZwelithini with a desperate plea for help in his ongoing legal troubles. In his message, Sandlana is said to be urging the king to use his close ties with President Cyril Ramaphosa to influence his release from prison. Sandlana claims that King Misuzulu's relationship with the president places him in a unique position to intervene, suggesting that the monarch could help facilitate discussions that may lead to his freedom, reportedly without charges. This appeal has raised eyebrows, as it touches on sensitive issues regarding the independence of the judiciary and the limits of traditional leadership in legal matters. The situation is further complicated by the current state of the church, which Sandlana says is now in suspension. The leadership crisis within the IPHC has already drawn significant public and internal scrutiny, and this latest development adds another layer of controversy to an already tense situation. Critics argue that any attempts to bypass legal processes through political or traditional influence could undermine the rule of law. Others, however, see Sandlana's appeal as a sign of desperation from a leader who believes he is being unfairly treated. Sandlana's appeal to King Misuzulu kaZwelithini has sparked intense debate about the boundaries between traditional leadership and state authority. While the Zulu monarch holds significant cultural influence, legal experts stress that he does not have the constitutional power to interfere directly in judicial processes or order the release of a detainee. Any such move would require strict adherence to South Africa's legal framework. Insiders suggest that even if the king were to engage President Ramaphosa in conversation, the president himself cannot simply release an individual without due process. The judiciary operates independently, and decisions around detention, charges, or release are handled by the courts. This raises serious questions about the feasibility of Sandlana's request. Meanwhile, tensions within the IPHC Church continue to deepen. With the institution reportedly under suspension, followers remain divided, and uncertainty looms over its leadership and future direction. Some supporters still stand firmly behind Sandlana, while others are beginning to question his leadership amid mounting controversies. Political analysts warn that this situation could evolve into a broader governance issue if public figures are perceived to be using influence to bypass the law. The case is now not only about Sandlana's personal freedom but also about public trust in the justice system. As the controversy surrounding Michael Sandlana intensifies, this case is fast becoming a defining test of South Africa's commitment to the rule of law. His appeal to King Misuzulu kaZwelithini has not only drawn national attention but also placed both traditional and political leadership under a powerful spotlight. Observers note that how the king responds, if at all, will carry significant weight. While he is a respected cultural figure, any perceived involvement in legal matters could trigger widespread debate about the proper role of traditional authorities in state affairs. Remaining neutral may protect the integrity of the monarchy, while any action could invite scrutiny. At the same time, President Cyril Ramaphosa faces his own balancing act. With his office already under pressure on various governance issues, even indirect association with such appeals could fuel criticism or political backlash. Analysts say this moment reinforces the importance of maintaining clear separation between political leadership and judicial independence. On the ground, Sandlana's supporters continue to voice frustration, with some calling for his immediate release, while others are urging calm and respect for the legal process. The division among followers reflects a broader uncertainty about what lies ahead for both the man and the church he once led. Ultimately, Sandlana's fate will likely be decided not through influence or connections, but within the courtroom. Until then, the nation watches closely as this unfolding drama challenges the very principles of justice, leadership, and accountability.